Squads, Gentlemates on one side in the purple, Vitality on the other in the yellow. Let's play some Rocket League. Get up and get loud. It's game day.
What better series to wake us all up than Gentlemates versus Team Vitality? It's going to be a stunning best of 7. And game 1 is brought to you by Progressive.
Gentlemates definitely the favourites for the people on the desk at the moment, but Vitality picking out for the chat vote. I'm on the side of Gentlemates here, I think. I do think that their performance during our most recent LAN in NIP squad in Nas and Oski.
Yeah, both personally for Archie, he is stepping up and up, and he's having to do some defense early on. He's not able to do it. It's 1-0 Vitality.
It's a brilliant play for Exotic too. Nobody challenges him for the longest time. Oski and Nas both completely without boost, and Sizzy, the VIT newcomer, ends up getting his.
I mean, you mentioned that Archie's stocks are on the way up, and Exotic has really been struggling pretty much for an entire season now. Team Vitality, the true mechanical superstar of this Gentlemates roster. Oski's not too far behind, and he shows his own creativity.
The man is large and very much in charge. A lovely Zutch takes it low below the man, and Stizzy, he thinks it may well bounce up. Oski keeps it low. Gentlemates to bring it level with a solo play.
Sorry, but let's not do the Zutch thing here, okay? Jamaican Coconut is here, and I am going to tell him off for making that a thing.
Zutch is good.
It's 7, and they're still very much in it, but here comes Stizzy. Gets it over Oski. Is anyone left in goal? It's Oski again. He was left isolated, and he can do nothing.
And it's Stizzy again as well. He gets one touch to tackle Nas. Oski jumps, wants to go for it, sees that Stizzy's already there. And speed flip all you like, son. You are not getting back. You are too far forward position, and you did not commit when you needed to. Caught between two minds, and Gentlemates suffer.
From Gentlemates, but they have to keep on going. 30 left now. Oski gets over the defense, nearly forces it home. Nas has got no angle, tries to squeeze it in, and that bump from Archie shows why he's in this team.
It took them 20 more seconds than they would have liked, but a full team effort. Nas can side flip, and Archie, the lovely position, comes from inside the net and goes for an in and out and hits the man instead of a ball. Great play. Gentlemates do recover from their earlier mistrials. Oski go for slower plays here. Nas gets it round 1. The reset is secured. Drops it low. It's at 50, and Archie waits to poach.
He missed an opportunity earlier, but no such luck for Team Vitality this time. Nas threads the needle over Zen, past Exotic, onto Archie's head, who smacks it home.
There's another example, though, where Vitality's defense, they end up double committing, and Exotic is unfortunately one of the men who does go for the double commit.
I love this team dynamic from Gentlemates. I love that we can tell what every single player is trying to do.
It's got room to grow into, but I mean, I would say we're at like 90%, 85%, extremely happy. I think if you are, there's immediately Gentlemates on that push, and you've just seen Zen that time, diving in front of Exotic. Where's that trust?
Yeah, I mean...
Stizzy, sorry.
For a lot... Oh, that's not nice at all. You do not want to see that. I mean, in general, Stumpy, talk to me at the moment about your thoughts on Team Vitality's mental state if they drop a game, if they lose an overtime.
I think that Zen is one of those players, and I absolutely love him for it.
Team Vitality getting away with it.
Yeah, it's lovely play, though, in the end, as now we see a double commit. Archie, he gets the shot, Nas gets credited with the goal, and it was this cut across, and then both players go. Archie does touch it. Nas is already up for the pre-jump before Archie, and he could just squeeze it home as it was saved. 2-0 to the mates.
And what a decision from Archie to cut across as well. He would have had a sense that Team Vitality completely boosted up. They could have...
Vitality, needing to see how they do end up recovering from this, and Exotic is on the end of a pass, going straight from Zen. It's Archie with a loose ball that goes nowhere. Thought the bump might work, it didn't. Beautiful skim, right on target. That's not fast enough. And Exotic, right place, right time. Good positioning from him to get Vitality's first.
And it's a complete switch around to how the first game started. Where
avoiding that bump, and that's how they got the first goal.
Yeah, avoiding the bump is key, and that's a great touch as well. Stizzy surely has to score, but it bounced slightly too far away. He's in though. It looked like the chance had gone, but look at this maneuverability from Stizzy to get something on it.
He would have loved a bit more power, but the save going into the post lands nicely for Zen. In the end, halfway through the game, we've had 4 goals, 2 apiece.
I mean, I basically fed you a line questioning Exotic. Actually, no, Stizzy continues to go himself, and suddenly it is Exotic that's left all alone, completely isolated, and Nas has got the mechs to get through him.
He puts the ball in a shopping bag and puts it in his cupboards. What a lovely play. He just carries it. Nothing special. Stays behind. Exotic thinks he's going for the flip reset. Has to cover that.
Archie, though, he was completely bullying Zen. Just in the goal line, you see Archie prodding Zen, prodding Zen again. Nightmares, especially if Gentlemates win this series. But that's better again from Team Vitality, showing some bottle.
It's the immediate response that we're seeing from Vitality. They've not got the front foot, but they have got the second one. Exotic means to rather makes it so that Archie can't jump straight away. He gets in his flight path. And Stizzy, if he keeps it high, puts it in the corner, it'll be a goal. And that is what he's a specialist at.
But Zen's got some time. Oh my goodness, he goes for the flip into the reset, and then the musty Exotic follows it up nearly there. Huge demo from Nas. Nas, he wants to just watch this one in, and Oski gets it. Just when Team Vitality have a chance, just when Zen has some control, that is when Gentlemates strikes.
And 9 shots from Nas. A huge performance. A bit more support, I would argue. You can, you know, defend your life away. You get 1,200 points, but if you don't get one more goal than the opponents, you're not walking away with a dub.
Game 3, and Team Vitality, you sense, really need this one, and they don't.
Nightmare start.
Only goal for the Gentlemates after your timeout. All that momentum gone.
A complete lack of respect there from Oski. Full dives on Zen from the backboard, rushes him down. Archie, brilliant positioning. Goal 1 in 6 seconds.
Maybe it was so early that it won't affect Team Vitality too much, but for Gentlemates, you know, they will know that Team Vitality have used their Joker, they've used their trump card. Sizzy needs to get this one. He and Exotic were both involved. Instant response.
And again, this is what happened in the last game. That, you know, we see Gentlemates get a goal, and then immediately Vitality respond. They just can't get the first goal themselves. 10 seconds later, and Gentlemates, they suffer one against them.
We know that Gentlemates, though, they love their kickoff plays. But Stizzy, fair enough. You know, he lives and he dies by those creative moments, but oh my.
He didn't back Oski to continue. And we're on Oski's cam, so we can see the entire time. He goes up, loses it, and then immediately boosts down. Stizzy doesn't jump, he doesn't block, leaves the goal completely open.
You just can't expect you have that much time against Gentlemates when they're playing like this, when they have this much confidence. Gentlemates aren't overcommitting either, making nothing easy for them. Nas takes the speed off the ball to try and let in Archie. There's a big demo.
Great demo.
It's an entire response. That's what happened in game 2. And now Gentlemates can see how it feels.
You see Gentlemates there get a little bit ahead of themselves, and that demo from Zen absolutely breaks down the final wall. The Vitality to break through. That's the kind of answer that I want to be seeing. That intention is what gives the Bees their sting.
Yeah, Team Vitality copying and pasting from the
I thought it might roll. Archie back central, the 1-2 is successful! And the Taka gives a goal to the mates.
Oski knew exactly what his opponents were doing here, and it's Zen as well. A massive dunk, a mammoth block from the largest player on the pitch, both in real life and in his car avatar right there. That's good play from him, steals away a few more seconds. Great touch from Zen. It has to be now from the Magician. Here he goes, he leaves it for Exotic! And that's the man they want to rise.
The Bee has its sting back, and it is straight into the back of Archie. Vitality wrestle it back to level with 5 seconds. Kickoff strat so far in favour of Vitality. It's going to be a double fake kickoff. Archie then suddenly has the ball, doesn't know what to do with it, so alleviates it over towards Nas on the left-hand side. Fakes it, goes low, wants to hit the ground. Archie leaves. OT, game 3 for the 3rd time in a row. And Oski has done a fantastic job of cutting in over and over again. That one, though, it's open and it's a fake, but somehow, somewhere, Oski reads it. Full court, shoots on target. Zen, the defender for Vitality.
Well, what a save that was as well from Oski. But that was going to go over Exotic, is it? No, Exotic does get back. No respect, but now they're all coming forwards. Team Vitality have to hold their nerve here because there's going to be dunks, there's going to be challenges. They have to win this race.
We're too slow. Archie can dive in there. The immediate shot from Oski and Zen to log another save. That's 5 for him.
To go by Oski into the centre. Stizzy misses it. Zen's all by himself. The flick reset is helped out by Exotic. He is. And that's a good double commit. That is a good time to do it because they have maximised their target of approach. And Team Vitality this time decide when to strike correctly.
That's extremely brave from Nas. And quite frankly, frankly reckless from him. He knows better than to challenge there, and he knows how to not lose it. Instead, with the two of them challenging, he takes it into it.
And they're done. I'll go for this ball. You know, we've beaten them on the 50-50 game so often, and look how much more spread out those points are. By Gentlemates, finally, when Team Vitality are the ones who are starting to attack, and then that one is Vitality that get the late equalizer, and then win the overtime. So, every single game, each team can make a sub-story about, oh man, we should have had that one. So I don't really know which of these two teams is the one who's feeling better right now.
And it's also been, as we've said, 3 overtimes in a row, and all decent length overtimes too, so they've been hard fought and well won. Gentlemates so far have just had that little bit more success over Vitality. Again, a full carry from Zen. Gets as far as Stizzy in the corner, who then sees Exotic, fakes out actually. Exotic giving the ball back over towards Gentlemates. Now we see how Gentlemates handle losing a game versus Vitality. In the coup de France earlier, we were saying that they went 1-1. Neither team pipping the post over the other one convincingly. It's a long pass. Oski finds Archie, ends up missing. Do we see this series slow down at all?
Not so far. And so far it's Gentlemates as well, the ones that are having all the control of the ball, which is exactly what they need to do. But now it's Team Vitality that are getting dunks. And something I noticed towards the end of that last game, Exotic is in his opponent's faces so much more. He is getting a huge amount of dunks. And I don't think Gentlemates are expecting it. They're not quite reading it just yet. And their download of Vitality after the tactical timeout has been completely ripped up.
Which is kind of crazy because we were saying also earlier in that game that Exotic was sitting back a little bit more, letting Zed and Stizzy go for the more aggressive play. So he then ended up changing when going into the overtime. And maybe that just threw off mates.
I don't even think it's a change. I think Exotic is sitting back and every now and then he's like, now I go. And that's what Gentlemates is struggling to read.
And Zen, he rips a shot on target. It's a great save from Archie. I don't know how he got to it. It was very quick. There's a multiple chance here for Vitality. They've got some pressure. They've got a fake. Oski lets it go through his legs and gives Archie a chance on net.
Nice catch from Nas. Oh, that demo. Just when it was seeming like Archie was about to pull the trigger, he was pulled away, forced back to his own half. He'll have to go again. That touch is as far as Zen, who goes to the ceiling, gets the reset. Can he backflip towards this one? Nearly. I think we're about to see something special there. Nas stops. I don't even know who it was. Someone from Team Vitality launching the next attack. Zen in the 50-50. That's a better dunk again there from Team Vitality. The challenge game is now going all their own way. But a more nervy game here. It was Gentlemates that were having the plays of it earlier, but no true chances.
There's a bump in the air as Archie gets sent away from the ball. Nas then fakes it out, calls Exotic into question. He does not have the answer for him. Halfway through a 0-0. Last time he had about 7 goals by this point. Lovely play from Stizzy with a reset onto the ceiling, and Exotic pushed a little bit too far forward to take advantage of the dunk.
Stizzy should win this ball. He does. Wanted to get as much bounce on it as possible because Exotic was lingering, but the ball wasn't going to go forward. That's a beautiful touch. Great pace there from Exotic. Archie clears away, but again, another sign, and here comes Zen. Surely sinks this big save from Oski. Fantastic read.
What a pre-jump from Zen! Out of nowhere. Can't sink the double. Oski does a great job. Clear it away. The full boost is in favour of Vitality here. It's a pinch on target.
Good touch.
Nas can clear it away. The Gentlemates, they are holding on by a string.
Yeah, this is Team Vitality at their very best, looking so much more fluid now after getting that game. Exotic a little bit slow there. Archie was able to get the next touch. Gentlemates have to get this ball away. Stizzy's done it.
No!
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Stizzy's just rotating back, and Archie, I think he just wants it to hit the wall. Doesn't even necessarily consider that Stizzy will be sending this into his own net. But not even bad play by Stizzy, not great positioning, shouldn't be flipping there necessarily. You know where that ball's going, and on the kickoff it's 2.
And look at Stizzy as well, leaning back in his chair, eyes shut. He needs a fist bump from a teammate. You and I have critiqued sad fist bumps at times. This is when you need a sad fist bump.
I don't hate a sad fist bump, you do.
Oh, I thought that you weren't into it either.
No, I don't mind it.
Oh, sorry, I projected that you're not into it either.
How dare you?
Archie. Zen can't get dunked by Archie and doesn't. Vitality needs something instantly. Zen up against one of them. Here comes Exotic. Good finish. Again, Team Vitality fighting on.
Beautiful play there overall. It starts here. It's Zen to himself off the sidewall. Has no intention of shooting that. And a pixel perfect shot from Exotic will bring one back and half the deficit.
What we got from the kickoff this time? And Oski fakes it out. And Gentlemates give themselves 3 chances. And for now, they can relax.
Well, and this is then where there's still a minute. You can still talk. You need to lift a player like that up.
Still,
yeah.
they've been here before, you know. They've been 3-1 up, late stage in LANs and a best of 7, and they've won.
Does a good job of doing so. Exotic, weak shot on target, but calls him into question. Gives that demo. This is all from that shot from Exotic. He sends the ball on target, has to make the save, gets the instant demo, pass central from Stizzy on this now fractured defense. Great all-round play and Vitality, they lead.
They have been coming as well. Team Vitality have been the better team in this game 5. He's gonna rush Stizzy as much as he can, but it's gonna fall towards Zen. 1v1. What can he do with it? It's the edgeable bump. It's like they're watching the 1v1 World Championships again.
I think it was that Oski couldn't get the ball, goes for the man, and then all that does is leave Archie in a 2-on-1 position. He can't do anything. You're against Zen there. Exotic can finish it. It's a good follow-up from him too to make sure that if Zen can't finish it, he will. And Vitality, the biggest lead they've had.
They've been slowed down. They've been pegged back. They've been maybe taking it a little easy, but you can't give Oski that much time.
That's so clever. It's this initial one, so that slows down Stizzy, it draws him in, and then ends up going for one fake, and then the immediate drive through. No Zen's coming through for an angle, so if he can just position slightly to the right, where does that ball have to go? 45 degrees, straight over Zen's car into the net. Very convincingly. Oh, Stizzy, a low musty, with a flick on target. Zen nips in. Beautiful play, entirely from the mouth of Stizzy. Look at the fake. Sends Archie to the shops.
Yeah, the floor musty, my favorite move, and then Zen from the tightest of angles. It's a similar dunk to the one that came in on him earlier. But Team Vitality, a couple of goals to the good, and I believe that is the first time Vitality have had a 2-goal lead this season.
Vitality, bring back one more. Third tactical timeout.
They conceded straight away
immediately.
After number 6, another journey to Neo Tokyo. Team Vitality, well in. Gentlemates want control of this ball, they can't get it.
Play here from Stizzy, a musty on target, and the bump on the final defender. You don't get any of this power without this musty.
Oh, look at that as well, to the ceiling. Stizzy did so much work there. My eye was watching Zen the first time, so to my brain, Stizzy did a thing. Wasn't until I watched it back in slow motion that I went, hello. He's taking a clean touch, going to the
demolition derby for Nas.
Oh, and here comes Archie, following the fireworks display in Japan. There's the finish, and it's even more explosive.
Even if it didn't go in, Nas is there to steal the boost. He has neutralized Team Vitality. 1-1, a minute 46. And this series and the kickoff gauntlet on the line. Wants to go long with this. Now Zen has to retreat as Oski sends it on target. Archie to redirect, just sends it wide. Nasty shoot. It's now open at the other side. Completely. Exotic brings us to game 7.
And Gentlemates will know they had opportunities there. And suddenly, the chilled attitude bubble is maybe burst.
With 3-1 up, and Vitality have had the better for the last 2 games, shown up. And in game number 7, all 6 players will need to. Winner greets North America and decides who earns a spot to the Boston Major. Vitality Gentlemates to struggle to deal with it, and it's a dunk. Zen hits the post. Next man to it. Will be Stizzy.
It was a huge bump from Exotic. Zen's dunk there hit the post. Exotic realized he couldn't get the ball. Instantly, post jump, realized the bump was on. And that's what opened it up for Stizzy.
I mean, the plays from Vitality, they've involved every single player.
Out of trouble, and into the Team Vitality goal. That's a big demo for them from Oski. Wants to get a little redirect and tee up Nas. Instant response, there you go.
And it's Oski pushing down the pitch. One demo done, then the second hit. It just leaves Exotic on an island.
No boost.
He doesn't know what to do. He can't necessarily follow it with no boost either. Nas can follow. 1-0.
So it's as you were. Team Vitality aren't going to have it easy. Gentle, Oski to Nas. So far, a few prods from Gentlemates in scoring. And that may well be the death knockout punch.
My goodness gracious. The fake first, the fake second. Just plays his own game. Two players from Vitality go flying past, take a swing and knock themselves out in the process.
The change of pace, my favourite thing to see in pro.
Between Gentlemates and making that kickoff goal. But
Unless-
Zen is there, gets the rebound from the sidewall. And it's the old faithful duo that are going to be continuing the play and continuing the story of Vitality.
Oh, he's had such a good series, so I'm struggling to question him. But Nas, he moved up too far forwards there, had to turn back around. Way too close to the ball, way too straight on towards it. It's Nas, and steals the boost. Now he's going for bumps. Exotic pre-jumping.
Oh,
He's going to find RJ!
Redemption for the man that missed it earlier on. He makes his way central and he toe punts it top bins. 30 seconds. Do Vitality have yet another answer?
Keep a close eye on this kickoff as well. Gentlemates have got the full repertoire. Better from Gentlemates. They are not sitting passively.
Zen though on the solo play. Exotic central on target and dunk! And they do it again!
How does this one make it through? There was a bump en route. Exotic plays ping pong in the air with the Gentlemates defender, and all they can do is turn around as that ball explodes.
We've seen kickoff strats. Does it continue here? It will be.
Nearly.
Landing at 0. How else to end this series than a Game 7 OT? I believe.
It's going to bounce towards him in the end. Leaves it for Exotic. Team Vitality still have the comms up high. It's Exotic. Could be the moment, not quite.
Vincendo goes central with it, and somehow, impossibly, out of nowhere, the Magician strikes again, and Vitality rip victory from the jaws of defeat.
Vitality will be there on Sunday. They survive an utter gauntlet against the crestfallen Gentlemates. He says calm down to them. I cannot believe what I am seeing. That shot doesn't go in. That rolls around and goes just above the crossbar.
I mean, it was pixel perfect. There's no other way to describe that shot. I'd love to see what the angle was on that. If we can get like a really nice tight shot, see how close that was to hitting the post and rolling. But Gentlemates, they had that series in their hands. They were 3-1 up. They'd won the overtimes. They'd done the effort. They'd secured the demos. They got the goals. And the series got away from them in Game 7 OT.